By Indiana State offensive coordinator Coach Sheppard. Talk a little bit about Zach Larkin.
Zach Larkin's a guy that we've recruited for a long time. We saw him at our camp in the summer, and he did a great job making himself available to be evaluated. He's one of the most impressive guys I've recruited as a coach. I mean, he's a guy that he's well ahead of his time as far as the way he handles himself, the way that he handles his business on the field, off the field. I mean, he's a guy, he's got 31 ACT, 4.6 GPA. That's on a 4.0 scale. I didn't know it went that high, but apparently it does. He's from Baden High School, and really that Southwest Ohio region is just outstanding with football. It's got a big-time football tradition. He's got a big-time athletic tradition in his family, and he plays basketball. He's a basketball guy. He just scored his 1,000th point the other day.
Congratulations.
And so, yeah, so that's a big-time deal for him. And watching him play basketball, you kind of see how he is as a football player, because he's very tough. He's got a high basketball IQ and a football IQ. I mean, he commands the game. He's under control. He's got a lot of mental capacity to kind of take on the offense and do everything the coaches ask him to do.
What are some of the key attributes that stuck out to you guys?
Sure. So very competitive, big-time tough guy. He's a guy that on the field he affects people. He does a great job kind of commanding the offense, affecting his teammates, being a great leader, and he always knows what to do. He always knows what his job is and other people, and that's because he applies himself and he's smart. A lot of guys are smart but lack the work ethic. He definitely has a work ethic, and you see we have a saying in the quarterback room, really on the offense, it's just the way you do anything is the way you do everything, and that's him to a T. I mean, he's very productive on the field, off the field, in the basketball court, and just in the community. He's a big-time player. You can't find anyone at Baden to say anything bad about him, and his family's been there a long time. His sister's actually there as a volleyball player. I've heard she's the best athlete in the family. So
no pressure there.
Yeah, no pressure.
There we go. Well, where do you see him kind of fitting into your offense coming in?
I see him being able to come in and contribute at some point to where when he is competing for the job, it's going to be something that you saw kind of a few years ago, where we put a lot on the quarterback and we allow him to kind of learn everything and just be a commander of the offense on the field, kind of lead the team in different tempos. I feel like we would have no limitations mentally. I feel like he's very athletic. I mean, he's a big guy, a lot of size, 6'4", 200 pounds, big time arm, and he's very accurate. And I just think he's very deliberate, great decision maker. And decision making separates quarterbacks. So with his intangibles, ability, and work ethic, it's a win-win all the way around.
Awesome. Hopefully help you guys get some wins as well. Zach Larkin, 2016 Indiana State